What is going on, my esteemed witnesses of the courtroom? This is the Croc, also known as Vex Stardom, to bring you a Wi-Fi battle. But the Croc, okay, where have you been? What have you done? And where are you going? Well, rather than later, we can get into all that in a little bit. But first, today, I have a very special type of battle for you guys. Today is a advanced 200 Wi-Fi battle versus my man, Dei-Shaei, whatever. Interesting enough, looking at Pokemon Ruby here today. So, those of you that don't know what Advanced 200 is, I'm going to leave a link in the description below, and I apologize for the glitches. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, leading a Ruby battle, pretty much you cannot use anything that's not in the game, movesets and Pokemon included. So I'm going to be leading with Pert here, because Salamence is one of the most dangerous threats in this tier. And I just feel like I need to protect, just in case he has Hidden Power Grass Regice for like Perts or anything like that. Even though Ice Beam hits pretty hard, Regice is also really common too, and it kind of makes Metagross a thing. So I'm going to go into Machamp because the only thing really he could do to me, one biggest thing, anything that has Thunder Wave, it's a move tutor, so Thunder Wave cannot be used by non-electric type Pokemon because it can't be learned in Ruby. So he goes out into his shiny Grumpig here, and that Choice Banded Cross Chop is still really hard hitting. My brain almost thought I went for the Focus Punch there, but it's okay. So he's going to withdraw his Pig, and he's going to go into Blaziken, and I'm just going to Cross Chop once again. Choice Banded would do pretty good damage to anything. I'm assuming this is going to be his best resistance to my Machamp. I could technically just switch out here, considering the fact he's already shown the other thing. Blaziken's the best thing that can take fighting type attacks on his team. So that's very, very good team information, and his Grumpig being below half, Grumpig has no form of recovery outside of leftovers. That information is incredibly helpful to me, and will be incredibly helpful for the remainder of the match. Now, my Alakazam has Hidden Power Dark. It hits things that reside in this tier quite nicely. And I have Shockwave, because do remember, you do lose the Elemental Punches as well, since they're move tutors. So I'm going to go out to what I think can take a Focus Punch, and I get Focus Punched right in the face. No, not Fucker Punch, guys. This is not X and Y, this is not new stuff. Just got Choice Banded Focus Punched in the face. And that did an absolutely shit ton of damage. Now, let me explain the Torment Skarmory. The Torment Skarmory is for Magneton. I actually am very close to outspeeding it, but what I can do is I can Torment it as it comes in, predicting it to come in, and then I can protect it, and then it can't Thunderbolt a second time, and then I can kill him. So nothing on my team takes this Focus Punch, so I'm praying the Psychic is going to do the job against this Blaziken. Thank God that it does. Otherwise, we would have had a real bloodbath on our hands with this Blaziken. Get out of my town, sir. So now he's going to go back into his Pig because he figures it's the best thing to take on Alakazam. And he really has a pretty good thought process here. I really have Shockwave because I have no other coverage moves without my Elemental Punches. I know Hidden Power Dark's not going to take him out without a Calm Mind boost. So Piglet here decides to go for a Calm Mind boost because probably from that range, since I do lack Recover, since this is a full offensive Alakazam, I know my Hidden Power will not finish him, but his is actually going to take me down, so I'm going to assume that it's Fire or Ice, considering that it's neutral. So now I'm going to go out to my Dusclops that can take whatever the hell this thing wants to throw at me, because I'm specially defensive, so it's not even a big deal. I believe I'm Careful instead of Calm because I have Shadow Ball. Pretty interesting information that I've also learned. Just the right amount, a small amount of effort values into attack on Dusclops, one-hit KO Alakazam with Shadow Ball, so that's pretty cool. So he shows him a champ. I'm going to assume he's Choice Banded. I'm going to predict HP Ghost if he has it, so I'm just going to go out to Vileplume here. I am specially defensive, but I know Vileplume's base defenses are pretty good, especially coming in with a Cross Chop. I'm still not sure if he's Choice Banded. Also, one huge thing about Advanced 200, you do lose Sleep Talk as well, so that's a major thing. This is a really offensive metagame for those of you that have never played it. Yeah, I decided to bring something different today. So, I'm going to go out to Skarmory on this Sleeping Machamp. Sleep Powder is definitely the thing here to make Bird the word. I get a chance to set up spikes. I know I probably won't take a Banded Cross Chop at all. if that's what this is. So I decided to go for the Torment. It's really, really cool against choice banners because it locks them into their move, and then on the next turn they just they have to struggle, like in the case scenario, if it's something that's ineffective. So that's pretty cool. Like, let's say you focus punch or cross chop something, like my Dusclops, and then the next turn, like that, you can't do it. So you can't use the same move twice in a row, and since you can't use the same move, then you have to go for struggle because the choice item does lock you into that move. So now he stays in with this Machamp. I know I get a free switch into Dusclops. I now know this thing's completely choice banded. There's kind of no reason to believe otherwise, and it's really kind of dead at this point, so I really could care less. I decide to go for the Focus Punch, predicting his switch, but I get the Leech Seed kill, so I'm cool with that. So now I'm at a pretty healthy amount of HP, and since I don't have Pain Split, I have to rely on leftovers and Leech Seed recovery. And he shows this Kingdra. Now, Kingdra is a threat. Those of you that remember classic manual rain with Swift Swim, just don't even go there, because Kingdra can hit from both sides. For the most part, though, I know it could Dragon Dance, Flail in this generation, but the special attacking Kingdra was like a big thing, and everything in 200 runs Toxic, so Guts users are a big thing as well. So we're both deciding kind of what we want to do here. I believe I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball, just go for Stab. When in doubt, just go for Stab. I do not take that +1 or Rain Dance boosted Surf at all. Even after leftovers, I know I will die from that. What I decide to do is, if by chance I live, I'm going to calc that and leave it in the description below, which I did. But let's just say I lived, it would have gotten on the rest, and maybe I could have outstalled his Rain, etc. But that's neither here nor there. Credits and such by Necrostevo. So now we got Vileplume in here. Vileplume can take Surfs for days. I know this thing isn't choiced, obviously, because he went for Rain Dance and Attack, so he probably does not have Ice Beam because he's not using it. And if he's not using it, then he's hiding it for whatever reason that I don't even know of. So I know Sludge Bomb's going to kill him. I probably could have lived an Ice Beam from that range, considering I am specially defensive Vileplume. And as I've learned from a couple of people like Diego, especially defensive Vileplume is a thing. I believe Ace actually trademarked that originally. So now, he's got a Flygon, because Flygon is in here doing what Flygons do, which is be really cool. But I have Pert, and Pert pretty much hard checks Flygon in every way, shape, form, and format. I can't think of anything bar Hidden Power Grass that I'm afraid of at this point. So that's kind of a thing. Anyways, he actually decides to swap out, so he's definitely scared of Ice Beam, but he still has this damn Regice. Now, I don't know what's with these glitched backgrounds. I'm going to have to look into that later. But, you know, it's Ruby, guys, you know. Just nostalgia. So, anyways, gonna go for the Earthquake. Does a lot of damage, get a crit. He's just gonna go for the Toxic, knowing very, very well that that's gonna residually wear me down, which is what he needs to have any kind of chance for Flygon to do anything for him at this point. Explosion would have been really bad, but luckily it's Rest instead of Explosion, which Rest is kind of a problem too. I was actually predicting him to switch back into the Flygon, predicting the Earthquake. So I was trying to catch the Flygon on the switch and let him die, but that just didn't work. So now I'm going to go out into my choice band of Machamp once again, and I'm absolutely not afraid of anything. I can Focus Punch for days as long as it doesn't wake up and break my focus. This thing's going to get clean one-shotted, and that is the case. Choice band of Focus Punch, nothing to play around with, and that is dead. So now he's going to be left only with a glimmer of hope with this Flygon. Now, Flygon outspeeds Machamp, so that's a thing, and I can't really Focus Punch. So what I've got to do here is I got to go into Skarmory, and I'm really surprised he did not go for Fire Blast there. I'm still at a range where Fire Blast would kill me, which is why I know I've got to switch out regardless, at least in the preliminary thoughts here. I was like, okay, I've got to switch. Fire Blast is coming. Got to go to Pert. He tries to catch with the extra damage, just using the Toxic wear down to his advantage. But again, he's locked, you know, all he's got is this Flygon, and I do have Ice Beam, so that is a thing, and that is going to be the end of the game, going for the super effective Ice Beam, which can very easily clean one-shot Flygon. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It actually came really, really, really close. I believe the Flygon could have won it there, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Objection! Find the computer room in peace. Now, cool Ace Attorney stuff in the background. And we're going to pause that because I know you don't want to see that again. Anyways, I was pausing the recorder and redoing the frames so I could explain to you where I've been. Let me tell you where I've been. There was a person that everybody knows, MBZ, and I kind of just lost interest for a while. Basically, Chas is now slowly getting into the game. Lex got me a Contrary Superior, so she's the bomb. Everybody give her lots of parts. She surprised me with it when I came from work the other day. It was on my DS, so it was pretty cool. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I like older gens when it comes to battling. I really like a lot of really classical stuff, and I like a lot of old stuff. And I'm kind of one of those people that I can do Showdown, but I'm kind of a little different because I like the motions and the Wi-Fi and stuff like that, even when it's a little bit glitchy. So hopefully the glitches were okay for you guys that didn't like detract from my commentary. I haven't posted in a very long time, other than you guys saw the new outro, which you guys gave me props for that. So thank you for that. And it's okay, baby girl. You know, it's funny, she was crying just a second ago. Now she's smiling her brains off. It's very, very funny. My baby is very, very cute. But anyways, I kind of lost interest, and now World of Warcraft has kind of taken over my life. A game that I never thought I'd play, and I absolutely love it. So if you guys want to play, we play on high draw. We can do some stuff, some dungeons, whatever, whatnot. Work's also really stressful. I know it was stressful around the holidays, but working for this company is just very, very difficult. So a lot of small things just kind of changing around, and I think that's kind of the deterrent for uploading as well. But I look back at things and I see that I could have done things differently, and I am absolutely finished with trying to get people's attention that I know just flat out just don't care and flat out just aren't going to aid me. They're very, very absorbed in their own well-being, which is fine. That's perfectly cool. You do what you do and I'll do what I do. That's pretty much the gist of it. I think a lot of us are to that point just because a lot of things have gone down by the wayside. But I do have some plans, not obsessively, but I will still bring stuff. The massive dislike thing, there's one other thing I want to say. There's a guy that I watched that he got online and he was talking about massive dislikes. The more you complain about it, the more that you overhype it over and over again. Obviously, whoever's doing it to you is getting to you. I've pretty much disabled it for a reason, because I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of looking at all the non-activity since I came back. I'm more like a friend of mine, Zero, which I will contact him and tell him that his name is in this video. By the way, my friend Zero says you need to change your name, and he is the only Zero, but that's okay. Ben and a lot of other people that I've really not spent a lot of time with, only because I'm gonna be honest, and Lex will vouch for me, I sleep 95% of my day away, and I'm just tired of doing that, so that's another thing with looking for work. But anyways, rate, comment, subscribe, peace out, objection, and all that jazz, and peace and stuff. Bye.